Our brain is a vibrating machine. The vibration of the inner sense organ called the brain, and also the vibration of the outer 5 sense organs called the eye, ear, nose, tongue and skin are reflected as mental images on the screen of our mind. As all vibrations manifest energy waves, our thoughts are vibrating energy waves of our mind, vibration of our mental energy. Such thought waves of the unenlightened pass through 5 main stages from the beginning to the end, as revealed by the Buddha. Every thought wave starts with the stimulation of a sense organ by a sense object. Then thought waves are formed by the contemplation of such sense objects. Every unenlightened thought wave ends with the transmission of the remnant mental energy of the thought waves to a stream of consciousness, accumulating such remnant mental energy for rebirth. Therefore, thinking is the main cause of rebirth. Enlightenment is the extinction of the rebirth energy forever. That is why the disciples of the Buddha that got enlightened by following the Buddha's instructions visit the Buddha after enlightenment and utters Kina Jati, that is a Pali term recorded in the Tripitaka, the Buddhist canon. Kina Jati means no more birth hereafter. That means the enlightened one is not reborn after his passing away from the present life. It means the target of enlightenment is ending of birth in this universe, ending of rebirth in this universe. The birth in the universe is caused by the mental energy, wave energy that we save in our stream of consciousness, in our own consciousness, called vijnana. Every thought wave therefore ends at the vijnana. It begins with the stimulation of a sense organ, and that is referred to as rupa. Sense organs are stimulated by coming into contact with sense objects. For example, the eye can come into contact with an outer object, with some object. The contact is caused by the light waves reflected by an object. Light wave is a flow of electrons. When that flow of electron of light waves contact our eye, the electrons in that light wave cause a charge in the electrons of the atoms in our eye. That means the eye gets charged with electricity, electrical energy, electrical light. It is like a flickering or a lightning. A slight form of lightning is caused in our eye. Similarly, sound waves cause certain vibration in our eardrum, by coming into contact with the sound wave. That means the eardrum gets charged with extra electricity coming from the sound waves. That means rupa is coming from the word rupana, described in Pali Canon as gattiyati piliyati. Really means the sense organs that coming into contact with the sense object get charged with electricity. Not pure electricity, it gets charged with electromagnetism in the unenlightened ones. Magnetism is the energy made of a positive aspect and a negative aspect. Positive aspect in magnetism is denoted as attraction, negative as repulsion. We experience those magnetic activities as our likes and dislikes, as our attachments and resentments. In the unenlightened one, all sense stimulations generate electromagnetic energy. In the case of the enlightened ones, sense contact generates only pure electricity without mental magnetism. Mental magnetism means that what we experience as our likes and dislikes, attachment and resentment. Enlightenment means the complete extinction of attraction and repulsion, liking and disliking, attachment and resentment. The pulling power and the pushing power of our mind. It's a neutral mind. It's a tranquil mind. A mind that is not vibrating, that is not moving. Motion is a vibration, is a motion. Enlightened minds are motionless. That is why it is said in the Mahamangala Sutta, with regard to an enlightened mind, Puttasa loka dhammehi chittang yasana kampati. It means an enlightened mind is not vibrated. There is no vibration caused in the enlightened mind by coming into contact with sense objects. They are perfectly tranquil. That is why the enlightened mind is free from thinking. No thoughts are formed in the enlightened mind. That is what the Buddha uttered in his first paean of joy, saying, that is enlightenment, what happened. That is visankara gatan chitta, cessation of thought formation. That means cessation of thought waves. Cessation of thought waves means no vibration in the mind, non-vibrating mind. There is no vibration in that mind because it is functioned by pure electricity without magnetism. Unenlightened minds are functioned, worked by electromagnetism. As I mentioned earlier, such vibrations start with the vibration of a sense organ coming into contact with a sense object and generating electromagnetism that we experience as our feelings and sensation. Enlightened minds are free of all feelings of pleasant and unpleasant. They are neutral. They are devoid of feelings because they like nothing, dislike nothing, and ignores nothing. Such a mind. That is why enlightened minds are said to be vitaragi, vitadosi, vitamohi, free from likes, dislikes, and inattentiveness or ignorance, ignoring. But unenlightened mind generates liking with regard to pleasant sense objects, disliking with regard to unpleasant sense objects. And the electromagnetism so formed in the sense organs send a signal to our brain, our mind, that is called sanya. The electromagnetism formation, the electrical heat caused by sense contact, is called vedana. The sense contact leads to stimulation of the sense organ is called rupa. Vedana is the generation of electromagnetic energy, electromagnetic heat in our sense organ. And that electromagnetism sends a signal to our mind, to our brain. Then it stimulates the previous knowledge with regard to such objects, and a mental image of the sense object is formed in the mental screen, and that is a thought form. A thought form is a mental image created in our mind. It is not the real object but an image. Image is an illusion, like an image in any screen. Maybe a cinema screen, maybe a computer screen, maybe a TV screen. Image looks real but actually not real. That is what is said moha. It's an illusion. Somehow, every thought form is an illusion. And that illusion consists of negative and positive energy. That means liking and disliking. We like something means we like one thing, rejecting many other things. For example, a boy may select a girl, rejecting number of other girls. One girl is selected, that is liking. Other girls are rejected through some form of resentment. Enlightened mind has no attraction, no attachment, no resentment. They are neutral, capable of accepting anything as it is. Because of that electromagnetism in our mind, it leads to electromagnetic consciousness called vijnana. That means a thought wave consists of 5 stages of formation. Rupa, Vedana, Sanya, Sankara means the mental image form, thought form. Vijnana is the remnant mental energy that is saved in our stream of consciousness, causing a rebirth. Enlightened are not reborn because their mind are free of negative and positive mental magnetic energy, so that there is no rebirth. No signal is sent from the dying mind for rebirth in another womb. Electricity can travel only through a medium. For example, electricity can travel through a wire, copper wire. But electromagnetism without any medium. For example, radio waves are magnetized waves. So are TV waves. So are mobile waves. They can travel without a medium. Therefore, when one dies, mental magnetic energy signal is sent to a wave whom maybe many miles away, maybe a different world, different place, because the distance is immaterial for the sensation of electromagnetic waves. This shows our thinking process creates mental magnetic energy causing our rebirth again and again in this universe. Enlightenment means cessation of such rebirth by cessation of forming mental magnetic energy, contemplating on sense contacts. Such a mind, enlightened mind, is free of mental vibration caused by mental magnetic energy. Therefore, it is free of creating illusions, sankara. It is free of vedana, feelings, pleasant or unpleasant feelings. But there are 2 stages: stimulation of sense organs, generating electrical energy, sending signals to the mind to recognize the sensation. That is called sanya vedaita. It means even after enlightenment, one can become aware of sensation, but without thinking of them. And that is the result of the training that one gets on the path to nirvana through Buddhist meditation, where one is conscious of all sensations but not thinking of those sensations. Become aware. Sati means becoming aware. Mind is capable of becoming aware of sensation automatically. Thinking is deliberate. Sensation is indeliberate, unintentional, automatical, natural, spontaneous it happens. Therefore, it doesn't create mental magnetic energy capable of being born again and again in this universe. That is the end of samsara. Although all other religions except Buddhism are catering for eternal life in this universe, Buddhism is catering for ending of our individual life in this universe forever. That is the ultimate bliss of being enlightened. No more suffering. We suffer mentally and physical when we are born again and again. There is no more birth, means there is neither physical suffering to undergo nor mental suffering to undergo. Free from suffering. Dukkha Nirodha. Nirvana is referred to as Dukkha Nirodha, meaning freedom from suffering, both mental and physical. Even during this very life, we can experience that through Buddhist meditation, where we can be aware of sensation without thinking of them, through our likes and dislikes. That is, practicing a mind free from mental magnetism of likes and dislikes, free from positive and negative mental magnetism. But awareness is caused by pure electricity. That is the purified nature of a purified mind. The mind purified from electromagnetism. Electricity, they are pure electricity, but no magnetism for likes and dislikes. And that is the supreme bliss one can experience in this very life.